Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Impulsethepodcast. Podcast. I am your president of Impulse Group Miami, Jamaal Starks, and I have the pleasure, the honor, big up yourself, to sit here with the amazing...
Hi, y'all. Dominique Morgan in the house and super excited to be here. You said your last name is Starks?
It is.
You know that's my family last name.
Stop it.
I didn't know that.
That means
like my
we're
birth last
related.
name. Yeah.
That means we're related.
There's a whole community of Starks. If people come from Little Rock.
Ours come from South Carolina, but they migrated into anybody that has migrated.
I legally changed my name to Dominique Morgan in 2004. But yeah, I'm a Starks by birth. We cousins. All right, this might be a good interview.
STARKS?
Uh-huh.
Stop playing.
When we get off of here, there's a whole Facebook group.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Ancestors, y'all playing with me?
That gagged me. I didn't know.
That's the gag.
All right.
Because Starks are always related.
Yeah,
like, I'm related to John Starks, the basketball player. We're all related.
There's a whole family group. There's a Facebook group that's like 400 of us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we must...
And we're both Pisces.
And we're both Pisces. Yeah. We're both March Pisces.
Indeed. Which matters.
Very much.
Let's get these people these questions. Your producer might go get on topic. All right.
Let's give them the things. The country is turning 250 years old.
Yes. 250 years. I have been thinking about this a lot. 4th of July weekend is always Essence weekend.
Yeah.
And for the last couple of years, I've been there, and I've been in a very Black space.
Yeah.
With what Essence is in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And we'll be back this year. And I'm kind of wondering what that looks like with this idea of 250 years is not everyone's lived experience here.
Exactly.
And it seems like people are angry that folks are saying, like, yo, I haven't had 250 years of this. And instead of us figuring out how more people get it, people are mad that people are saying they haven't had it.
Yeah. And so this upcoming July 3rd, to pivot a little bit, HF is throwing the We the People March. If you haven't known, a few years ago, HF threw, organized by a beautiful woman, Ebony Crispin, that brought a lot of us together, lots of organizations, and we protested the things that were happening in Florida because this is the testing ground for things that usually go national, right? They test things here or Texas, and then they're like, okay, this is going pretty good, so we can take this national. I want to invite everyone out to that, period. Point blank. Just come join us here in Fort Lauderdale. That's my little spiel. Now let's return it back.
Yeah.
This is one of our first Blaq Out Pride events in South Florida. How does it feel? And then also to be our celebrity honored guest that we chose to bring here.
The celebrity thing is very wild. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, born and raised. And I think that I also come from like creating Pride. So I created Youth Pride back home. I was the president of Pride. So I know the work it takes to put these events on.
Yeah.
And so to sit here and be in such a very Black space.
Yeah.
To see the way that these spaces are curated with such care, it's just been beautiful. I think also to know that Florida is a space, like as a trans woman, I live in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So to come here, it's just like, even I'm like, okay, where can I use the restroom? Things are happening here. Yeah. But it's been joyful to see and know that so many advocates on the ground are fighting every day. So even thinking about the collective event y'all are having on July 3rd, like, I know folks are tired.
Yeah.
And I know it also can feel like, hey, we did all this and feeling like in such a short time it was undone. Yes. But the work lives in the people. And as long as the people are here, nothing can be undone.
Exactly.
As long as people know who made it happen, how we did it, the blueprint lives in the people. Yeah. And what I can say is I've seen it. I've seen the work happen because I've met the people I've experienced here in Florida. Yeah. And that really, that fires me up because in a space where people can, I'm gonna move away.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be stealth. I'm gonna get my 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah.
The people who are saying like this isn't okay and we're gonna push forward. So kudos to everyone who made this. Even the grant funding.
Yes.
Because y'all be playing with these dollars right now.
Yes.
Because it's hard to say Black, it's hard to say trans and all the things with the coins.
Yes.
These things are not free.
Yeah.
Y'all made it work. And I
Yeah.
think that that's what I want to bear witness to. With whatever celebrity the world perceives me to have,
Yeah.
I want to tell people about what's happening, what's working,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to show up. And I
Yeah.
want to be able to offer myself in whatever way is possible, because especially when I think about Black queer men, I transitioned at 38, right? I'm 44 now, and I always tell people the beauty of having Black queer men in my life is you can never tell me that Black men don't love me. And it's not easy, you know, sometimes the Butch Queens will play a game.
No, they do.
But we have to, everybody talks about possibility models.
Yeah.
But for real, it's like us being in community, I think we take it for granted.
Yeah.
And so even just coming out and being in space and seeing my trans mass siblings,
yeah.
like those things are so important. So y'all are doing the thing. So Blaq Out has been incredible, and I'm just taking all these nuggets with me.
All right, so I have some questions the people want to ask.
Yeah.
The people want some questions
Yeah.
from you and some answers. Do you think our generation is doing enough to protect the rights and the legacy that has been built for us right now? No, that's a question. That's
I think sometimes legacy can feel very heavy. And I think when we set expectations based on what's been done before, I think there's times we get performative activism.
Okay, yeah.
So I think it's important for us to let people know what has happened before so you can learn, right?
Yeah.
Me growing up I came out I was 12 when I came out.
Mm-hmm.
To find out about Bay Arrested in my 30s seems ridiculous.
Right.
To have what my life would have been like in high school when I was writing a paragraph, an essay about,
right.
Martin Luther King, to have been able to know that there was a queer man there.
Right.
That would have changed my life, but also to know that there's so much you can do within that. And I say that to say there's something called the Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yes. Yeah.
And a white man saw that from the Blackfoot Indian tribe, because the root of that was, if I take care of myself, if I take care of those around me, it will lead to cultural perpetuity of my people.
Yeah.
And I think when we think about queer people, when we think about trans people, when we think about people who experience harm every day, I always, especially young folk, I always say, baby, if you got up today, you washed your tail, you fed yourself, you did no harm, that's maximum activism, right? Because you're still here.
Yeah.
And I think the more that you can take care of yourself, the more that your capacity expands.
Yes.
Some of us are built to take on the world.
Yeah.
And some of us, it's like, baby, all I got is my house.
Yes.
And for me,
that's okay.
and it's not only okay, that means there's one more.
Yes.
Right? When we think about numbers, I think that, I mean, when I first started like in direct advocacy, we opened Lighten House, and I said to a funder, well, I can only house 3 people. And shout out to John Levy in Omaha, Nebraska. John was like, take the only out.
Yes.
You house 3 people. And so when you think about your activism, don't overwhelm yourself.
Yes.
Always include yourself in your activism.
Yes.
And more importantly, be kind to yourself with your capacity.
Yes.
Do not compare yourself to other people, because Auntie been in the trenches with some of y'all faves. And even myself, I was telling people, I went through a depression last year so bad that my bed had caved in a spot.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes the people that you look up to, we're not telling you everything we're experiencing, because people want the perfect story.
Yeah.
So I'm here to tell you, do what you can, do it the best you can, and do it as consistently as you can.
Yeah.
If you're navigating HIV and AIDS, your activism, get up and take your medication.
Yes.
If like whatever it is, like just do it and continue to do it, and you'll see how you can grow from it for sure. Yeah.
That was so beautifully summed up. You're taking the words out of my mouth, things that I've been saying.
I'm serious, because you'll work yourself into the ground, and somebody's watching this, and you know that bitter queen that is mean to everybody. That queen worked themselves to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they didn't think about themselves. So if you out there, pride, hydrate yourself.
Hydrate. Yes.
Have you eaten today?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a love language.
Did you bust a nut?
Did you bust a nut?
A lot of y'all mad because y'all not busting nuts.
And good ones. Too.
Stop letting Trey put you in that sling and not letting your piece flow.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
No, not sorry. Yeah. That is what
you'll find liberation in the orgasm in the mighty name of Jesus. Eva. Yeah.
That is what we are about.
My career started as a sex educator in the classroom.
Oh, beautiful.
Like I started at a federally qualified health center. Shout out to Charles Drew Health Center in Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh.
I started off in the classroom with young people
yes.
and working within Black neighborhoods, realizing we had generations of people who, this is pre-prep being readily available. Like people aren't even talking about what it takes to just have self-pleasure.
Yeah.
So liberation has to include sexual pleasure.
So we have a kink party. Hi, everyone. Back. We do a kink party every year. Our first inaugural kink party was last December.
That is amazing.
And so at the end of this year, we are now planning our second phase, our second part of our kink party, where we have facilitators, educators on all sorts of play and pleasure for people to come and also see, learn, experience, and also we have all of the amenities and things there to get tested, and we give out prizes, we give out money. Our beautiful Malcolm is back there who dances with us. I love it. And we have a good ass
There's
time.
So much in, as a trans person, it feels so incongruent for us to have this understanding of ourselves, but not give ourselves the privilege of understanding our bodies and being in kink spaces. I saw Marla from Sex Down South yesterday at the block party.
Yeah.
Our freedom is bigger than estrogen, testosterone. It's bigger than PrEP. Our bodies are ours, and we talk about the 250 year. We talk about as Black and brown folks, even captivity. As a formerly incarcerated person. I still had sexual pleasure when I was incarcerated.
Because you are worthy.
And there's an ownership of self in that. So we laugh and we joke, but please there are a lot of places that won't have things like this. So I think it's amazing the spaces y'all are creating.
Sovereignty. That's a personal platform of mine. Taking my impulse hat off.
Come on.
Sovereignty.
Come on.
Wait for my book to come out, y'all. But sovereignty. Sovereignty. And it's something that we have to learn. It's something that's like going back to what you were saying in the beginning of this conversation, when you were talking about how not concentrating on the hierarchies of power and the people in power. Because it's not authoritative figures, it's just people in those positions.
Because with power, the conversation is, and this is where a lot of my work lives, people rarely have zero power and people rarely have 100% power. And so the importance of these narratives that exist in the world and why you have to divorce yourself from them sometimes is that, I know a bitch with 1% of power, but she knows how to work that power.
Exactly.
And will outdo somebody with 99%.
Exactly.
You just have to really lock in and know where your power lies.
Exactly.
And think about how you weaponize it. That's why even in the midst of marginalized identities, I always talk about my privilege, not because it dismisses the way the world wants to harm me, but because with privilege is a component of my power. If I don't know, I don't really, shout out to He-Man, I'm a nerd. I'm a buku nerd, right? Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go see the movie.
It's like understanding your power means you know how you can show up. You know how you can shift things. And it helps you also know how much of your power is there for you to help yourself. Others helping you is awesome. Love it. And as you get older, you'll realize a lot of your balm and Gilead, in the words of Karen Clark-Shear, you can offer to yourself.
A lot of the medicine. A lot of the medicine is your own medicine.
Get your health.
Get your things. Get your things.
Hello.
And it lives inside of you. It lives inside of our lived experiences and our body. Our body.
The body will always keep the score.
Always.
The body will always keep the score. And that's why these conversations of what you should do, what you shouldn't do, I take that with a grain of salt. Because there's some days I can get up and I can conquer the world. It's some days when, and people who follow me online, it's like, baby, I'm in the bed, I'm in the bonnet. The best I can do today is watch Law and Order.
Exactly.
We're going to commune.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are we simply living through another period of political polarization, or are we witnessing the normalization of the dehumanization of certain groups?
I think if you feel like you're witnessing, you're doing yourself a disservice because they actively need us to participate in the way that we are harming each other.
Oh,
I compare it to, you know, when you're young, you go down to the fountain and you throw like a little bread in there and you see all the fish come in there.
yeah,
That's what they're doing.
yeah,
It's trans people. You will see gay people, you see bisexual people, you see lesbians saying, well, okay, they'll respect queer people if we get trans out of there, right? There's trans folks that are like, you're not trans enough.
Exactly.
So they will respect me because I went and got my vagina. Maybe they are he, him, and you as well with your vagina. I've always said, if I was to build a vagina and they was to play on my time, my God, right? There's things within Black community, these creating these facets where we will hurt each other, where we will throw each other away because, oh, they don't hate all of us. You're not doing it correctly. And so if you're witnessing it, if you're watching, you're doing it, we're doing ourselves a disservice because they are turning us into active participants.
Yes.
And that is why with social media, subconsciously, right? And they are shifting our epistemology, our way of knowing.
Yes.
So I love social media. There's a reason they bought TikTok. There's a reason that people from this administration are on the board of TikTok because they see that social media can shift things.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And so the beauty of us being present, the reason I get up some days and just, again, I talk about our capacity.
Yeah.
There's days I get up and I'm like, I'm going to talk about this because there's an auntie somewhere who is not going to watch the news.
Yeah.
She is not going to listen to this. She's going to watch me. And
Dominique
I need her to know this is this. Because the saddest thing is to realize something too late when you and your people are actively being harmed. It's kind of like an episode of Black Mirror, right? It's kind of like the Twilight Zone. It's too late. And so we know too much and we see too much, right?
Yeah.
This isn't 20 years ago when you would just, in real time, we're watching people's lives being taken.
Yes.
In real time, we have a president who told us in his last term he would end HIV and AIDS in 20 years, and we spent a whole year waiting for him to give us a decision on PrEP. In real time, we are watching people question whether they want to focus on their health or whether they want to pay their bills in their home.
Yes.
And all of these things are happening right in front of us. And so bearing witness is too much, is too far connected to our oppressors.
Yeah.
You have to be knowledgeable.
Yeah.
You have to be aware. If you got to take a break, some days my brain overheats.
Yeah.
I'm quick to say I got to take a nap, baby. It's too much.
But I nap is so
But I tap back in because there's too much accessible to us to not know.
Yeah.
And again, you don't have to turn into Sojourner Truth.
Yeah.
But being aware, sharing the information when you're around the table with your friends, you hear misinformation. No, you know what? Actually, this is what happened. Hey, no, really, this is the information.
Exactly.
And being aware because they're going to keep giving us a version of events they want us to have.
Yeah.
And it's incumbent, my God, upon us to say, oh, no, baby, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
To use your critical thinking skills at this time.
Yes.
There's a reason they don't want these children to have all the resources in the schools.
Yes.
The children can't write in cursive.
Yes.
They can't read the Declaration of Independence. And I'm a neurodivergent girly. Use your AI if you need to learn. But learn. Don't let AI be your brain.
Yeah.
We are brilliant people as Black folks, as brown folks. As Black people, us watching what is happening to undocumented people right now and us being silent is a disservice.
Yes.
Mass incarceration is mass incarceration, whether it's an ICE detention center or whether it's your cousin being put in county jail. I'm telling you what's happening.
Yes.
And we don't have to wait for our oppressors to give us permission to love each other. They're never going to give us that permission. We don't have to wait. And we don't have to know everything about each other to make it happen. There are people every day where I'm like, bitch, I don't get it.
Yes.
But I love you.
Yes.
You all right?
Exactly.
There are girls I don't mess with. But if somebody is jumping you, we're going to go back to back. I'll be like, nah, bitch, we're going to whoop them. I'm going to cuss you out when we done. But I'm not going to let them do you like that.
Yes.
And the way that white supremacy shows up, oftentimes we want to pull away from it. But I always tell people, watch how white people move. A lot of them don't like each other.
They don't.
But they come together for shared needs.
Experience.
They come together for shared needs. And then when it doesn't work anymore, that's when Marjorie will come out and talk against it. But when it works, oh baby, she was in a fur coat, cutting up in the chambers.
Yes.
That's what we have to do. We have to lock in because it's not going to be perfect.
No.
But we can talk about that shit when we get to the other side. Right now, baby, amongst black folks, we know if you see other black folks running, you're supposed to run too. That's the culture we're in. I'm running. I'll tell you where we're running from when we get to the other side. So go grab your things, let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there anything else that's on your heart that you would like to share to the world, to the people? Let them know, whatever it is, I'm here for it.
We, all is not lost.
Praise him.
This is what I do for myself. I think about all the things I've gotten through, and I will pull out a whiteboard and be like, these are the tactics. Because when you're in a very hard time, it'll feel like you'll never get through it. You got to take the moment to strategize, to do a nasty SWOT analysis for the nonprofit girls.
Yes.
And be like, I got to do this, do this, do this.
Yes.
I know how to get over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we know how to get over. All is not lost. It is hard. It is difficult. It is scary. But the young people are watching us. These babies are getting out here every day.
They are.
And not playing.
They are.
Not playing.
They are.
We got
And I'm so... Oh, it fills my heart.
It's such a blessing. These kids are not playing.
No.
And we cannot play. So that's what's on my heart is that I'm not telling you, I'm not saying it's not scary. I'm not saying there's not times when I'm like, my goodness.
Yeah.
And
we're in that paradigm.
We're sitting up here on a rooftop. We're watching all of these black and brown queer people have joy and celebration. So find your possibility model. Find the things that inspire you and lean into that. Because it's going, the Trevor Project, the girls, it'll get better, girl. They tried it, but it gets better because it will only get better if we're still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my focus, to still be here.
Yeah.
To still be amongst each other.
Yes.
To be able to laugh and talk with each other. And that's what they don't want. They don't want us laughing and talking and connecting and being like, they don't want that. They want me to feel like, if you're okay, then it means that I can't be okay.
Yes.
They want me to feel like if you're getting what you need, I won't get what I need. They want me to be happy about somebody being ID to vote.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. I don't have children, biological children. I don't care. I pay more taxes than the average person. If somebody is scamming the system to eat, I don't care. If you've got to pull a stunt for a plate of rice, bitch. Sally Struthers used to give the girls 22 cents. The girls don't remember. So that's what's on my heart is that it's going to be all right, y'all. It's going to be all right. Drink your water, bust your nuts, get tested, connect with your family and friends, and love yourself. And in a couple of years, we'll be coming back talking about, bitch, remember how crazy it was in 2026? In the mighty name of Jesus, or whoever you worship.
Whoever it is.
Them. Hallelujah.
Those are the words of my cousin, y'all. Was Dominique. Cousin.
Oh, yes.
It was an absolute honor and pleasure to sit here and just listen. And to put me in the student seat of all of the things that I usually say. Thank you. Thank you for sharing time with us. Thank you for sharing space with us. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Seriously.
Thank you for having me. And thank y'all for the work y'all are doing. Congratulations for the community you all have built.
Thank you so much. And that's a sign off from here, from me, one of your hosts, Jamaal Starks, with Impulse the Podcast.